All right. Few things before we start. I've been dealing with guiding people for KVPA for almost from the beginning. I think 2007. Okay. One thing, and there is a big difference between KPV SA and SB, basically or SX. SA is what you are writing in the 11th class. It doesn't necessarily has knowledge. Okay. Another thing is, it is not that in KVPY 11th class you are not selected, you are not going to get IIT or something like that. It's not exactly like that, because quite a few topics which are there, okay, they are not there for JEE Advanced, especially in 11th, but they gives you what kind of aptitude you have towards maths and things like that. That's the purpose I just kept on topics here. In KVPY syllabus, you may not find in a specific manner what is the syllabus or something like that sometimes, or it may not be fully clear. These are all based on the previous papers that I got. Quadratic equations, quite regularly they'll give some questions. Sequences and series they'll give. And some general algebraic simplifications and inequalities. Mensuration, they'll give quite a few questions. Something about divisibility and number theory. In your school geometry, whatever you learnt, properties related to triangles and polygons. And the circles they'll give quite extensively. School level circles. And distance, speed, time, based on that some questions. Permutation and combinations. Okay. I'll give some questions, or maybe one question or so. Greatest integer function I just mentioned here, but hardly one or two questions. It comes part of general knowledge in maths only. Statistics also, just based on your school level, if you know what is mean and median, that will be sufficient. I think I should have combined this with functions only. Profit and loss, ratio and proportion, something related to mass, and little bit of coordinate geometry like straight lines, maybe like some zero, I don't know. Okay. So the point is, you can see most of the topics are from your school level, but we'll be using school geometry, like a lot of properties of triangles we are using here and there. So quadratic equations is taught for you before the functions, and then properties of triangle also they'll give quite nicely. So, and we are already just, I think by this weekend in all sections it will be completed. So only thing that we are left, which is somewhat a secondary topic which you have for KVPY, is permutations and combinations. All right. Okay. So whenever you get time, prepare for the exam, but it all depends on your interest. Whereas KVPY second year, it is very much related to your JEE Advanced syllabus. Okay, and you don't have to prepare separately while doing second year. You prepare for your JEE Advanced, automatically your KVPY preparation is done. That is about 12th class KVPY exam. But this 11th class, like in physics and chemistry, I think some secondary topics are there. Same as some school level topics are also there, especially maths you'll see major part. That is the reason I have not taken many classes till now. But one thing I definitely want to do is, I can send solutions to many of the previous papers. They may be available in the net. I can send some PDFs, but I personally wrote, I like the KVPY paper. I personally wrote solutions to most of the years, maybe time to write. What I was discussing is I'll go backwards. That is 2019 paper, and then 2018, then 17 and all. I will discuss one by one paper. So after today's class is over, I may give some work on permutations and combinations, which is not too much, a little bit work. And I'll share, I think we already have, but still I will share 2019 paper. I'll give 2-3 days depending on the time. Those are serious. What I want is, I wanted to try and tell me the numbers which you did not get, you are not fully clear, or you want an explanation. But from my side, I want to discuss the whole paper. So what I want to do is, when I take next time class, whoever gave me the numbers, I'll discuss those questions first, so that after that is over, if they want, they can leave, because they can go with the regular studies. All the rest of the questions which may be easy, but somebody did not try, but they want to listen, I want to discuss. Basically, I want to, there should be 1 or 2 videos together where I'll be discussing the whole paper of 2019. First, I'll discuss the difficult ones where people want, so that after that they can leave. That is my overall plan. So today we'll go ahead with the permutation combinations. Is it all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir?
Yes, please.
Sir, I have a general doubt about KVPY.
Yes.
Sir, like if the KVPY people know that in SA, like in 11th class, they include syllabus which is in 12th class, which they'll not teach in 11th. Why do they keep that in syllabus, sir?
No, I think it is like this, that for example, electricity you should have learnt in 10th class, right?
Yes, sir.
Optics. Okay, so the questions are somewhat related to that, maybe a little bit higher. Okay, but
Yes, sir.
overall, so their intention is, uh, nowadays everybody is taking coaching, but their intention is that let those are having that caliber, based on their 10th class knowledge, they will be able to extrapolate and do these questions. Their
Yes,
original
sir.
idea was who are relatively more sharper with the same basics taught to everybody, who is able to apply more. They wanted to recognize those people.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
but somehow it became a big competition. Okay, their intention were different. Coming to maths, the 11th they might have taken basis as CBSE, and in 11th class CBSE permutation combination is there, for us it is in 12th class. Okay, so in maths we have only that problem because the NCERT 11th class and our, for example, for them limits, continuity, everything is in second year, 12th class. Okay, the whole calculus is in first year calculus, second year calculus, which is for us everything is differentiation, everything is for them in 12th class. Okay, I really feel how those physics people are able to manage in the those are teaching 11th and 12th, because they need a calculus quite a bit of extension. Okay, so that is regarding physics, but physics and chemistry you may not find much of difference, I guess, because 11th class is same as our NCERT and state level is same. Okay,
Yes.
anyway, probability also one or two times they asked few here and there, but permutation combination is a very common sense, anybody can make out. I shared a PDF of your IP 12th class permutation combinations part PDF. Okay, you don't have to do everything in that, because after 3-4 exercises the things will get tougher. You don't have that much, is not necessary. Okay, first 2 exercises are sufficient and the last exercise little bit maybe sufficient, I'll tell you. Okay, so permutations and combinations. Okay, basically permutation combinations is just counting the things, that's all. Okay, but counting in a systematic manner where we don't have to really do the whole big job of counting. Okay, for example, when you're teaching the children, okay, let us say I put first time when we teach multiplication to the children, we may have to teach something like this, that let us say I kept 5 dots here, 5 dots here, 5 dots here, 5 dots here. They may be counting 1, 2, 3, so on, like that they may come 20. But now you know multiplication is repeated addition. Okay, so we have what is that 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 4 times is 5 into 4 20. In the same way, somewhat like that, there will be just a few logic things. A very simple general common example many people give this is, let us say from A to B. Okay, A is a name of a city, B is a name of another city, and C is a name of another city. Okay, maybe this is Visakhapatnam and this is Vijayawada and this is Hyderabad, something like this. Let us say from Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada there are 3 roadways where we can go. Okay, something may be via Ankalpalli and something may be via something else, something like that. Okay, of course everything may has to go to, I don't know which place. Okay, Gozwak or something, but we'll take it. Let us say from here to here there are some 5 roadways are there. Okay, if somebody says from Visakhapatnam to Hyderabad, what is the total number of ways that you can go? Okay, so I can call this as A1, A2, A3. This is B1, B2, B3, B4, and B5. Here I can go by via A1 and then here via B1. I can go by A1 and then via B2. Help me write all the routes. A1, B1, A1, B2, A1, B3, A1, B4, and A1, B5. Or somebody can go via A2, A2, B1, A2, B2, A2, B3, A2, B4, and A2, B5. With A3, A3, B1, A3, B2, A3, B4, A3, B5. Okay. So total how many I got?
Sir, A3, B3.
I did not write it. Okay. A3, B3, and A3, B4, and A3, B5. So these are the total routes. Total how many I got?
15.
15.
Okay. Basically, I got 3 columns because I started with A1 and I started with A2, I started with A3. Here I got 5 because of the second one, right? Okay. So basically from here to here, how many ways are there? Some X ways. From here to here, Y ways. the total number of ways from here to here is x into y. You have to multiply. So whenever you have to do two activities simultaneously or one after another, for doing the first activity you have x ways, and for doing the second activity you have y ways, and you have to do both. Okay, the total number of ways of doing is x into y. You have to multiply. Okay, so basically this is the overall main basis of permutation combination, nothing else, frankly. Okay, the same thing can be explained in different ways. Okay, let us say somebody has 7 trousers of different colors. He has 7 trousers, okay, of different colors, and he has 5 shirts of different colors. All right. Okay, he has to wear a pant, and he has to wear a trouser, and he has to wear a shirt. How many different ways he can wear? Some of them may look awkward.
35.
35.
35. That is because okay, he has to wear a trouser and he has to wear a shirt. Okay, whatever it is. My drawing is very poor, don't worry. I'll adjust. So for selecting the trouser here, there are 7 ways. For selecting shirt here, 5 ways, and both has to be done. Okay, 7 into 5, 35. Okay, so like that they can ask. For example, using only odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, how many 2-digit numbers I can make? For example, 13, 15, 17, 37, 39. Like that I can write so many. Okay, using only odd digits, how many 2-digit numbers can be made? If I write all the long list, I have to fix some number here, I have to fix some number here. What do you think
Yes,
answer
sir.
will be?
20.
20.
Yeah, if I depends on, I should say whether repetition allowed or not allowed. Okay, whether these two
It is
can be
not
same.
allowed, sir.
No, if nothing is mentioned, we should, for example, I said both should be odd. I did not say they are same or different. Okay. So if they are, I did not mention anything, I think repetition is allowed. For filling this, there are 5 ways. For filling this, 5 ways, and both has to be filled. It will be 5 into 5, 25.
25.
If I say repetition is not allowed, then it will be 5 into 4. Because for filling this 5 ways, if you wrote 1 here, for filling this, you have only option of 3, 5, 7, 9. You cannot write 1. And if you wrote 7 here, you cannot write 7 here. You can write 1, 3, 5, 9. Okay. So like that, the same example can be done in different ways. All right. It's not only for 2 things, it can be for 3 things. Okay. Let's say you have city A, B, C, D. From here to here, I have, let us say, 3 roadways, and from here to here, I have 2 roadways, and from here to here, let us say 6 roadways. Then how many ways you can go from A to D?
36.
You have to multiply basically. Okay. So when to multiply? You want to do one activity, next you want to do one more activity, next you want to do one more activity, like that. How many activities you want to do? For doing this activity, if X ways, for doing this activity, there are Y different ways, for doing this activity, Z different ways. The total number of ways is X into Y into Z into 4th activity is the multiplication, that also. Sometimes people get confused when to add and when to multiply. Sometimes we have to add also. I'll tell you what is that. Okay, let us say city A to city B. Okay. Let us say going from the northern side or something like that, there are 3 roadways, and going from the southern side, okay, there are some 4 roadways. Okay, what is the total number of ways from going from A to B?
7.
7.
Now it is not 3 into 4, it is 3 plus 4. Okay, so if you can do an activity the X ways or Y ways, okay, you have to just remember R means you have to add, and means you have to multiply. Okay, if you can do same activity either in X ways, this X ways, or Y in this ways, it is X plus Y. But if you want to do one activity X ways and one more activity Y ways, and both have to be done, and okay, then it will be multiplication. All right.
OR is addition and end is multiplication, sir.
Yes, that's it. Very simple. Okay, so now we have very simple questions using them. Okay, basically, if you don't know anything about the chapter, you think you will not be able to attempt the question. If you know something about it, If it is easy question, we'll be able to attempt. Okay. So we'll look at some of the questions. Okay, and I think we'll be able to answer. I can just tell some questions also, but I thought at least we'll finish it to one material. Just okay, got it. Okay, I think many of these questions you can read and try to finish it, just answer just like that. Okay, look at the sixth question and read it. Read by yourself. Or I can read. A man has 4 sons and there are 5 schools within the reach. In how many ways can he admit his sons in the school so that no 2 of them will be in the same school? Okay. Okay, basically we have child 1, child 2, child 3, child 4, school 1, school 2, school 3, school 4, school 5. There's no restrictions are there. Okay. Every child has to be joined in some school or other. You cannot leave any child. Okay. Now, child 1, you can go to which school? You can go to any one of the schools. Okay, so I'm going to write like this: child 1, child 2, child 3, child 4, child 5. Which school I'm sending, I will fill this box with that name. Which school I'm sending child to, I'll fill with that. Okay, like this. Okay, what I can write here? I can write S1 or S2 or S3 or S4 or S5. So how many ways are there here to write the school name for the child 1?
5.
5 ways.
If there is no restriction at all, even for child 2 also there are 5 ways. He can also go to any one of the 5 schools. Okay. And it is into because child 1 should go to one of the schools and it is not R. It's not that either this child should go or this child should go.
Both
It is not that, okay, yeah, both should go. Okay. If they say that only one child only they can join, others they cannot pay the fees or something, and for that child you have to select the school. Then you have to select the child also, select the school also. That is different. But here each child has to be sent to school and we have to decide the name of the school. So for this 5 ways, for this 5 ways, for this also 5 ways, we have only 4 children, sorry. Okay. For child 3 also 5 ways, 5 ways. So answer is 5 power 4. You have to multiply all of them.
25.
No, 5 power 4.
25.
625. Okay. But let us see, if I say no 2 children should go to same school. All right. Let us say child 1, I decided let him go to S2, school 2. For writing child 2, which school he should go, I can write S1 here. I cannot write S2. I can write S3 or S4 or S5. Right? So how many ways are there to decide the school name for the child 2?
4.
Okay, let us say we kept him in S5. For child 3, how many ways are there?
3.
3.
3. And let's say kept him in S1. For child 4?
2.
2.
That's it. That's it. 5 into 4 into 3 into 2. Okay. You can even write this as actually 5 factorial. Okay. Actually, 5 factorial means product of first 5 natural numbers. That is the way we define and we read it like this. Okay. Or you can just say 5 into 4 into 3 into 2, which is 20 into 6.
120.
Okay. Okay. Now, let me ask if somebody is able to answer this question. Let us see. How many ways I can send these children to the schools here? Okay. So that at least 2 children should be in the same school. All 4 should not be distinct. At least 2 children. All 4 going to same school also I don't mind. Or 3 children going to one school I don't mind. Or 2 children one school, 2 children one school. Or 2 children one school and one child different, I don't care. But minimum 2 students should be in a school. In any one school.
Sir, 5 power 4 minus 25, sir.
Yeah, you can do by negative method. 5 power 4 minus 120, not 25. Just now we got answer 120, right?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. What is this 120 for?
No two children were in same school.
Okay, no two children went to same school. What is this 5 power 4 for? All the 4 children went to some different schools or same school, we don't care, but all the children went to some school or other. From this, if I remove this, what we removed is, and they went to distant schools, we removed it. So at least 2 or 3 or 4 children will be in the same school. So some questions we can do by negative method also. Right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Some of them you may don't have to write, maybe you can just listen also, fine. Okay, look at this question. If there are 25 railway stations on a railway line, how many types of single second class tickets must be printed so as to enable a passenger to travel from one station to another? Okay, basically the question is, there is a train going, okay, this is station 1, station 2, station 3, there is station 25, station 24, okay. The train will go like this and then come back like this, okay. So this station needs some types of tickets, this station needs some type of tickets and all that. Okay, let's say there is one printing press, okay, which is printing tickets for all these stations, okay. Now, total how many types of tickets that they have to print? Each ticket they may have to print so many copies, that is different. How many
22.
types? 25.
So once tell the question again, please.
Question is, the train will stop at S1, S2, S3, S24, S25. Somebody can get into the train at S1 and they will ask, please give me a ticket to go to S3, station 3. Somebody will get into train at S1 and ask, I want to go to S24. Somebody will go into, I'm not saying they're all equal distances, that from here to here 5 rupees, from here to here 5 rupees, not like that. We don't know all the details, okay. Somebody can get into the train at S2 and even want to get down at S25. Somebody may want to get into the train at S20 and he may want to come back to S4. Okay, train is going 2 and 4. Okay, so basically, if out of these 25, a person can go from any station to any station, or that ticket should be available.
24.
Only 24 tickets.
Sir, is it 25 factorial?
If you actually think carefully, I'll ask the same question another way. Very simple. In the printing press, the ticket will be there. Only 2 things will be written. From, they have to write the station name here. To, they have to write the station name here. Okay. Now tell me what will be the answer. How many types of tickets are required?
25 to 24. 25 into 24.
Yes, it is simply 25 into 24. From, you have to write station name. You can write station 1 here, station 2, station 3, station 25. Obviously, nobody will get into station 3 at S3 and say, I want to get down S3, only give me a ticket, unless he's crazy or something. Okay. So that will not take it. So even in the question is not mentioned repetition allowed or not, it is quite obvious that will not say I'll want to go from Visakhapatnam to Visakhapatnam. Okay. So for filling the names here 25, except that station name, any other station name should be here. That is 24. So 25 into 24. Everything is covered. You want to go from station 7 to station 9, ticket is there. You want to go from station 9 to station 7, ticket is there. You want to go from station 8 to station 20, also ticket is there. Like that. Is everybody clear?
Yes,
Sir,
Yes, please.
what if they ask something like from S1 to S7 via S4? Like that, for that we need 3 types of tickets, sir.
Okay, that via thing and all, this it will go through S4 and via S4 and there is no other option here.
No, sir. Like from S1 to S7, he got on the train. He took another train from 7 to some 20.
Yeah, that of course. Yeah, we have what you call, there is a name, break journey, something you're talking about.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that let us not complicate it. This is simple, straightforward, just to learn permutation from. Okay, right.
Okay, sir.
Let me ask same question in a different way. Let us see, or slightly different. Let me ask you. I am drawing on this plane randomly 20 lines. One line like this, 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 just randomly. Okay. And no 2 lines are parallel. I did not draw any 2 parallel lines. Okay. and no three are concurrent. That means two lines will intersect somewhere, but no three are meeting at a point. No three lines are concurrent. All right. That means every three lines will form a triangle. They're not concurrent, right? Okay. Now, when I randomly draw 20 lines in one plane on a board where no two are parallel and no three are concurrent, there will be lots of points of intersection, right?
Yes, sir.
How many points of intersection will come if I have drawn 20 lines?
So 20 factorial.
Let us see.
Sir, is it
20
20?
into 19 into 18, sir.
20 into 19 into 18. Where from 18 came?
Sir, I said 20 into 19.
Sir, 20 into
19.
19.
Okay. Okay. Somebody is saying 18. For them, I'm asking why they're saying 18. I did not ask how many triangles are formed. Then maybe they're thinking for first side 20, second side 19, third side 18. Isn't it? Okay. Okay. Somebody is saying 20 into 19. Let us see, is it okay? It is somewhat okay. It's quite nice an answer. Why? There are two ways to understand 20 into 19. Whenever you want a point of intersection, you need two lines. The first line out of the 20 lines, it can be any one of them. And the second line out of the 19 lines, it can be, except that first the line selected, rest of it can be any one of them. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The same thing you can explain another way. Forget about all this. Out of 20 lines, you select one line. On that, you count how many points of intersection are there. How many will be there?
90.
Obviously 19. Except that rest of the 19 will intersect somewhere or other. You take second line. On that, you find how many points of intersection are there. How many will come?
90.
19.
19. So on this 19, on this 19, on this 19, on this 19, on this 19. So you have to add 19 plus 19 plus 19 plus 19 20 times. Okay. So 20 into 19. Isn't it?
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Also will there, no, sir.
That, but it is by 2. Why? Because you counted every point twice. Why? You take this point. On this line in the 19 points, you counted this. On this line in 19 points also, you counted this. Have you counted it twice?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's a mistake, but it's okay. We've done same mistake everywhere. This also counted twice. This also counted twice. So by 2 will do it. It is balanced. Right?
Yes.
So we are not doing anything great. You want to do one activity X ways, another activity you want to do Y ways. The total number of ways X into Y. We are using that only, nothing much. Just different way of asking same question. Sometimes we have to divide with a number maybe here. Okay, read this second question here. In a class, there are 30 students. On the New Year day, every student posts a greeting card to all his or her classmates. Find the total number of greeting cards posted by them.
So 30 into 29.
Into 20.
30 into 29.
Yes. Okay, so there are 30 students. Every student made a greeting card for everybody else, right? Okay. So first student made how many greeting cards?
29.
29.
29.
Second student 29. Third student 29. So 29 plus 29 plus 29, 30 times. So 30 into 29. And they're saying same thing. On the greeting card, it will be written from so and so to so and so. For selecting the name in the class, any one of the student name can be here. That is the 30 ways. I don't think anybody will make a card for themselves. So once again, this will not be 30. It will be any of his classmates' names 29. For selecting the from name 30 ways, for selecting the to name 29 ways. So the total number of greeting cards are types of greeting cards are 30 into 29. Is it all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We may be doing very simple questions, but I don't want to go too fast because in the beginning, better to get clarity so that there will not be any confusion. Find the number of ways of arranging the letters of the word triangle so that relative portions of the vowels and consonants are not disturbed. I think to go further, I have to give some more examples and then we'll come back. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. So let me ask a question in a different way. Let us say I have letters A, B, C, or some 3 alphabets are there. You have to take A only once, B also only once, C also only once. Or let me give some numbers. Okay. Take 5, 7, 8. Okay. Using only this, I want to make let us say 5, 7, 8, 4 or 8, 9 or something like that. Okay. Using these 4 numbers, you can use same number many times also. You can take all 5 also, I don't mind. How many 3-digit numbers can be made? For example, 555 is a 3-digit number. 788 3-digit number. 987 is a 3-digit number. 879 is a 3-digit number. 978. Okay, 579 like that. Okay. First digit can be any one of the 4. Second digit can be any one of the 4. Third digit can be any one of the 4. But only these numbers are allowed. Total how many numbers will come?
20.
64.
64. 64, sir.
64. Yeah, for selecting the number here, how many ways?
4 ways. 4 ways.
4.
And for selecting the number here,
4 ways. 4
the
ways.
number 4. 4 cube. Right? 2 power 6, 64. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's the same question if I say, you cannot use the same number once again. Repetition not allowed.
4 factorial.
Yeah. For filling this 4 ways, for filling this 3
Three
ways, for
ways,
filling this
2
2
ways.
ways. Because if you write 7 here, you cannot write 7 here. So for filling this, you have only 3 choices. And for filling this, only 2. Okay, let me ask. You take digits 1 to 9. Repetition not allowed. How many 4-digit numbers can be made? No 2 digits should be same.
9 into 8 into 7 into 6.
Yes. For filling this 9 ways, for filling this 8 ways, for filling this 7 ways, for filling this 6 ways. Right? So it will be 9 into 8 into 7 into 6. This is sometimes called 9p4. Okay. Purposely, I am not telling this. This P is for permutation basically. What is actually permutation means? Arranging things in order. Order is also important, not just selecting the things. For example, here from 9 numbers, how many numbers did I use?
4.
4.
That means from 9 digits, I took 4 digits. But I have not just selected 4 digits. The order is also important for me. Right? So when the order is important, that is called 9p4. From 9 items, select 4 items and arranging in order. That is called 9p4. And the 9p4, selecting the first one 9 ways, selecting the second one 8 ways, selecting the third one 7 ways, selecting the next one is 6 ways. Okay. Of course, this has a formula and factorial. I'll explain it little later. But let us say same question, repetition allowed. What would have been the answer?
9 power 4.
9 power 4. For selecting these 9 ways, 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 9 power 4. That is the same question. Listen carefully. Repetition allowed, but it should be an even number. The final 4-digit number should be an even number. How many such numbers are there? Repetition allowed, but the final number that you
4 power
made.
4.
4 power 4.
If you,
9 into 9 into 9 into 4.
9 into 9 into 9 into 4.
yeah, it is not 4 power. If you want something to be even, not that every digit should be even, na? 952 is also an even number. Okay. So if you want a number to be even, only this last digit should be even, not that everything we need. Okay. So for selecting this 4 ways, because it can be 2, 4, 6, 8. For selecting this only even numbers, and even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Here any one of the 9 numbers can come. Here any one of the 9 numbers can come. Here any one of the 9. So that is 9 cube into 4. All right.
Yes,
Everybody
sir.
clear about it? Okay.
Yes.
This one is little difficult question, but let us see if somebody can answer. By using 9 numbers, repetition allowed. I want to make a 4-digit number, but the number should be divisible by 3. Like previous number should be divisible by 2, na? Even number means the total number is divisible by 2. I want this 4-digit number should be divisible by 3.
Nine power 4/3.
Why you want to say 9 power 4 by 3?
Sir, can you tell the question again?
Find number of 4-digit numbers that can be made using the digits 1 to 9 with repetition allowed, such as that the 4-digit number should be divisible by 3. For example, 7,521 is a number which is divisible by 3, like that. You can take repetition also, 9, 3, once also, that is also one of the number. If somebody is not able to tell, don't worry. I'm just asking, going little ahead, but not a big issue. One should not think if unit digit is 369, it will be divisible by 3. No, na. That is
Sir?
not a test of divisibility.
Sir, is it 9 into 9? 9 cube?
Only 9 cube.
Yes, sir.
3 power 4?
3 power 4. You are telling you want to take each number should be divisible by 3. Or do you want to take like that or what?
Sir, is it 9 cube into 3?
Why 9 cube into 3?
Sir, I just did the calculation, I got that.
Sir, is it 8888/3?
Why 8? This one is a little tricky. Okay. I can even change the question slightly. The same question, if I say instead of 1 to 9, it is 1 to 8, it will be going to be a little difficult question. Not so easy. 1 to 9 is easy. 1 to 6 also maybe. Let us take one. I'm changing the question to 1 to 6. Okay. So that I can discuss something about it. Okay. Either way, it's fine. Not a problem. Okay. Every digit should be 1 to 6. Repetition allowed. And the number that we made should be divisible by 3. Okay, at least some people told correct answer. Let us see if now I change the data. What will you tell? What answer you will tell?
Sir, only 1 to 6 allowed?
Only 1 to 6 allowed. 7, 8, 9 not allowed. It's a 4-digit number. Filling with 1 to 6, repetition allowed. It should be divisible by 3. The total number should be
6
divisible.
cube into 3?
Yes, sir, 6 cube into 3. No.
6 cube into 2.
Cube into 2.
6 cube into 2. Okay. Instead of 1 to 6, if it is 1 to 8, what answer you will say?
8 cube into
8 cube into 2.
No.
Sir,
What
8
is it?
can't say, sir, easily.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway.
Sorry, sir. Into 2. 6 cube into 2. I calculated 2 also.
Yeah. Okay, fine. The test of divisibility, whether a number is divisible by 3 or not, how will you check? You add all the numbers.
Sum
if
of
it is divisible
digits
by
divisible by
Yes, sir, we add all the
Yes.
numbers.
Yeah. But like that, if you want to check here, it is very difficult because the sum of the digits can be, okay, if you take all possible numbers with this, what is the smallest number that you can make? 1111. and biggest number is 6,606. Okay. What is the sum of these digits? 4. Sum of these digits is 24. Okay. Oh, then sum can be 6. Sum of the digits can be 9, 15, and 12, and all the way up to 24. So many cases will come. It's very difficult. But divisible by 3 we'll see later. Divisible by 3 we'll see later. Total, how many numbers that you can make with repetition allowed?
6 power
By
4.
4.
6 power 4. Right? Okay. Now, in that, how many are divisible by 3? When you write all these numbers, let us see what happens. Very first number is this. Can you tell me what is the next number if I will get if I put all of the numbers in ascending order?
1114.
1112. Divisible by 3 we'll talk about later. I said all the numbers I want. Okay. 113, 114, 115, 116. The next number in the list is 1121, 1122, 1123, so on. Right? Okay. So when you write all possible numbers, 111, up to 1116, you got a consecutive numbers. After that, there is a gap. You got 1121, 1122, 1123, 1124, 1125, 1126. Next, you will get 1131, 1132. Like that, total you will get 6 power 4 numbers when I write. All are not consecutive. These 6 are consecutive, a gap, again 6 consecutive, again gap, there is a 6 consecutive, right? Can I say if I take 3 consecutive numbers, exactly one of them only will be divisible by 3?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You take anywhere, you take 1 crore, 1 crore 1, 1 crore 2. Among the 3 constant numbers, only one will be divisible by 3. Among these 3, only one will be divisible by 3. Among these 3, only one will be divisible by 3. Among these 3, only one will be divisible by 3. Okay. So like that, whatever list you wrote, 1/3 of it should be the answer, right? For divisible by 3.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is that 6 cube into 2. When repetition is allowed using 1 to 6, the total number of 4-digit numbers you can make is 6 power 4. In that, I cannot say the first one is only divisible by 3 or second one is divisible by 3, but I can say among these 3 consecutive, exactly one will be divisible by 3. For example, here this number may be divisible by 3, and here this number may be divisible by 3, and say some other number maybe, but it is 1/3. A packet of 3 only 1, another packet of 3 only 1, so 1/3 of this. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is a little difficult. If somebody is not able to let us understand, don't worry. Just we are getting an overall idea. 1 or 2 questions can be a little complicated.
Sir, then from 1 to 8, what will happen, sir?
1 to 8 is a very lengthy process. We will not be able to
Sir,
do like
8
this
by 4
because
by 3, sir.
first of all, 8 power 4 is not a multiple of 3. You are telling a fraction. Okay. Why? Because when you write 8 consecutive numbers, first 3 will have 1 divisible by 3, next 3 will have 1 divisible by 3, the next 2 may not have, may have, no. That's why you cannot say 1/3.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So with 8, the process is different. With the 6 is easy, with 9 also it is easy. Okay. Okay, let me ask a very simple question. Among the natural numbers, how many 4-digit natural numbers are there?
Infinite. No.
4-digit natural numbers. Among 4-digit natural numbers, how many 4-digit? Among natural numbers, how many of them are 4-digit natural numbers?
1999.
Tell me the final
899.
number. How many?
Sir, 8,999.
1909.
Okay, yes, you can tell me starting number is 1000 and ending number is this. That's correct.
Nine.
But these are total how many?
9000.
Yeah, it is not just from this to subtract this. You have to add 1 also. If you want from A to B, how many numbers are there? It is not B minus A. It is B minus A plus 1. Right? Okay. So that will be 9000 numbers. Right? Okay. We can tell same 9000 another way. I will tell you. You want a 4-digit natural number, right? In natural numbers, repetition allowed or not allowed?
Allowed.
Allowed.
Allowed. Tell me for filling this, how many choices you have?
9.
9.
9.
But for filling this,
9.
10.
10. What about 0? You can write 0
Yes,
here.
sir. 10.
Yeah.
Sir, it is
Here you
not.
cannot write 0 because if you write 0, it is a 3-digit number or something, place value problem. But here you can write 0 to 9. So for this 10 ways. For this
10.
10.
10. For this also 10.
10.
9.
So 9 into 10 cube, that is 9,000. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You can really write starting number, ending number, and count. You'll get 9,000, or you can directly say. Okay. Now let us see. Repetition not allowed. How many 4-digit natural numbers are there?
Nine into 9 into 8 into 7.
Oh, that's good. Very good, Magavani. That's very fast there. Yes, it is 9 into 9 into 8 into 7. Why? For filling this, we have 9 ways because you cannot write 0. Okay, that is, this 9 is clear. Let us say I wrote 5 here. For filling this, normally I have 10 choices, 0 to 9, 10 choices. In that 0 is also okay now, but what is not okay?
5.
5 is
5 is not okay. So except 5, anything else. So that's why again it is 9 only. Here 9 because 0 is not okay here. Here 9 because whatever we wrote here, that is not okay here. Right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let us say I wrote 3 here. Now for filling this, how many choices?
8.
8.
8.
Because among 0 to 9, 5 I cannot write, 3 I cannot write, some any other 8 I can write. So let us say I wrote 0. Okay. Now for filling this,
7.
7.
yeah. Okay, just you have to carefully see that 9 came twice, that's all. So among 4-digit natural numbers where repetition not allowed, how many ways are there? 9 into 9 into 8 into 7. Okay. Now, same question, slightly different. How many natural numbers are there, 4-digit natural numbers, where at least 2 of their digits are same?
Once tell again, sir.
9,000
How many
minus
How
9,000
many
minus
4-digit natural numbers are there? So that among the 4 digits, at least 2 of the digits should be same. All 4 distinct I don't want.
Sir, 9,000 minus 9 square into 8 into 7.
Yeah. From the total repetition allowed, you remove repetition not allowed, you will get at least 1 repeated. Is it clear that part, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let me ask another question. How many 4-digit natural numbers are there where when you add this number plus this number plus this number plus this number, the sum of the digits should come odd number?
So 9,000 by 2.
Yes, it is simply 9,000 by 2. Why you want to explain?
Because
Sir,
most
Sir,
numbers
half or
would
even half or
be even.
Yes. If I take 1000, what is sum of the digits of the numbers?
1.
If I take 1001, what is sum of the digits numbers?
2.
If I take 1002, 3. If I take 1003, 4. Okay. It's coming
Consecutive.
odd, even, alternate. It will come. It will come because it may not come at some place. I can show you. Okay. For example, you take 139 and 2001. Okay. Not there. Sorry. I want to give another example. Yeah. You take 1019 and 1020. Yeah. You take 1019. What is sum of the digits?
11.
11. Odd. 1020. What is sum of the digits? Odd. Na?
3.
Okay. So say that it comes alternately is not right. But what we can say is, if I take first 10 of these numbers, they will come alternately. Next 10 of these numbers also, they will come alternately. Here we are starting with odd, even. But here we may start with again odd. So this and this may not come continuously. That's okay. Not exactly here, but you understand what I'm saying. Okay. So overall 50% is right. But to say that among the two consecutive numbers, the sum of the digits is if one is odd, other one will be even, wrong, especially at this end of junction about 1019, 1020. But if you take a packet of 10, next packet of 10, next packet of 10, you will find 50-50. So it is 9,000 by 2. So we don't need any heavy knowledge. Just you have to know 9,000 and divide it by 2. Okay.
Sir?
Yes, please.
Sir, the same question, if they ask, the sum should be odd and the sum should not repeat.
Sum should not repeat. What do you mean by sum should not repeat?
Like if it will only come from 1 to 9, it's like some.
Okay, minimum 1 to maximum 36, of course.
Yes.
9,
Sir.
4. Okay.
And the same sum should not repeat. Like 1001 and 2000.
Okay, they have same sum. So basically they're asking how many types of sums are there. Okay,
Yes,
which
sir.
are odd. That is among 1 to
Then-
36. How many are there? That many?
So 36 factor here.
No.
36.
You are asked 18. You are asking odd now. Among 1
Yes.
to 36, 18 odd.
Yes, sir. Okay, got it.
Okay. This is also not difficult, little tricky. Let us see if somebody can tell. I want a 4-digit natural number. Okay. For me, repetition is allowed also, no problem. But what I want is consecutive digits should not be same. These two should not be same. These two should not be same. These two should not be same.
Sir, how many numbers, sir?
How many 4-digit natural numbers are there where no two consecutive digits should be same?
9 square into 10 square.
9 to the power 4.
Yes, 9 power 4 is right. Okay, I thought I heard a girl voice and name is Shanmukh Srinivas. Okay, Namrata's brother.
So this is Namrata, sir. I joined with my brother device.
Got it. Every day I see him. Okay. So 9 power 4 is very good. You want to explain, Namrata, how?
Yes, sir. If you take in first box, you can fill 9 digits, sir.
Okay. Because 0 cannot be written.
Yes, sir. In second box also, we can fill 10 digits, sir.
Right.
But it's 9 repetition is allowed in segment, sir. So just a minute, sir. I thought, but
Sir,
Sir,
9 square into 10 square, sir.
Number will be reduced and it will be 9. And the remaining
Yes.
boxes also, and the remaining boxes all remaining two will have 10 and 10 choices.
Yeah.
So from them also, since one number cannot be used, which is decided, it will be 9
Yes.
into 9 into 9 into 9.
Yes,
9
9 power 4 is correct. Yes, Yajnashree, I think. Okay. So for filling this 9 ways, let us say I wrote 7 here. This is 9 because I cannot write 0 here. If I wrote 7, can I write 7 here?
No. No, sir.
That's why 9 ways. Except 7, anything else is okay. Let us say I wrote 3 here. Here I cannot write 3, but I can write 7 if I want to.
Yes, sir.
I said
Yes, sir.
consecutive digits should not be same. So for filling this, except these 3, anything else is okay. So again 9 ways. Okay, let's say I wrote 7 or I wrote some other number 8. Doesn't matter. Here I cannot write 8. Anything else I can write. Again it is 9 ways. Every time it is fresh 9 choices only. So that's a
Sir?
9 power 4.
Sir,
Yes, please.
yes, sir.
sir, but you asked
I said no two consecutive digits should be same. Adjacent digits should not be same.
oh, yes, sir.
When you asked to explain, I forgot the question, sir.
Okay, understood. When you told the answer, I understood that your explanation is right. Only you could not tell immediately when I asked it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Listen carefully. Repetition allowed. Natural numbers. How many 4-digit even numbers are there?
N cube into 4.
4,500.
So 9 cube into 5, sir.
9 cube into 5. Okay.
Sir, 1 second, can you repeat the question?
Repetition allowed. 4-digit numbers. They should be even numbers.
All 4 digits numbers
Yes,
should
sir.
be even.
9 cube into 5.
I am not saying all 4 should be even. The total 4-digit number finally that you got should be an even number,
Okay,
even
fine.
natural number.
So
Not
3,600.
9 cube into 5, sir.
4, sir.
Why people are saying 9 cube?
Sir, it is 4,500, sir.
Yes. For filling this 9 ways, tell me for filling
10
this how
square
many
into
choices?
9 into 4.
10
5.
square into 9 into 4.
Yeah, 9 into 10 into 10 into 5. What numbers are okay here? 0,
Zero.
0,
okay.
2, 3.
2, 4, 6, 8. Right? Even numbers. So basically unit digit can be any one of the even number. Other things we don't have any restriction except 0 cannot come here. 0 cannot come here, so 9 ways. And for filling this 10 ways, for filling this 10 ways, for filling this only even numbers which are 10 ways. So 9 into 10 into 10 into 5, which somebody said the total 9000 by 2 is also correct, which is 4500. Because when you take consecutive numbers, if one is odd, next one will be even, 50-50. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But repetition allowed is easy. Repetition not allowed will be little. We should be little careful. Same question. How many 4-digit natural numbers are there? Repetition not allowed. How many 4-digit number? Even numbers can, again, there should be even numbers. Repetition not allowed. How many 4-digit even natural numbers are there?
So 9 square into 8 into 5.
There is
By
one
2.
problem. Your 5 is not guaranteed. Do you think if for filling this you have 5 choices?
You may use before.
Yeah, you're
Sir,
right.
9 square into 8
9
into
into
2.
8 is 1 by 2.
That is also not true because when you write 9 square into 8, you
Or
cannot
we
say
use
that.
an-
Okay. If you have not used anything, there will be 5 odd even numbers available. If you use one of them, 4 will be available. If you use 2 of them, only 3 is available. You cannot say only 2 are available.
Sir, 9 into. Sir, 9 square into 8 into 7 by 2.
No, it is not 50-50 now because they are not in order. When you write all the numbers, they don't come consecutively to tell half of them. For example, what is the first even number will come? Repetition not allowed. Let us see if somebody can tell that.
1002.
Repetition not allowed. You are telling 2 zeros.
10.
That itself is a good question.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sir,
1432
1432.
1024, sir.
1024. Yeah, that's much good. Yeah. After 1, try to put as small as possible, right? So let me put as 0 as small possible. And then I cannot put 1 here because 1 is used, so I have to go for 2. And then I cannot use 0, I cannot use 1, I cannot use, the only thing is left. 1024 is the correct answer, right? Yeah. So the smallest one is this. What is the next even number?
1026.
6. Next 1028. Next will be, you cannot take 1030.
1032.
1032.
Yes, and 1034 and 1036 and 1038. Next 1040 you cannot take. 1042. I cannot take 1044. I have to go for 1046 and 1048 like that. Anyway. Okay. The point I want to say is it's not that they are coming consecutively. Sometimes there is a gap and the gaps are also changing, not fixed. Here gaps are 2, but suddenly when you go from one thing to, sometimes there's a gap of 4, sometimes there's a gap of 2. Very difficult to say that. So that's why I cannot say I'll take 9 into 9 into 8 into 7 and divide with 2. Okay. So here what we have to do is, we are all starting from here. Start filling from the left place. No, you should start here. Okay. Let me see another way. Let me see how many numbers are ending with 0 and how many numbers are ending with 2 and how many numbers are ending with 4, how many numbers are ending with 6 and how many are ending with 8. Okay. So remember, we are making natural numbers. Repetition not allowed. Okay. Now tell me, repetition not allowed and even numbers. If something is ending with a 0, definitely it is even number. Okay. Now, how many ways I can fill this? Let us see.
9 into 8 into 7.
Yes. For this 9 ways, for this 8 ways, for this 7 ways. Because here 0 cannot be used, any one of the 9, except what you used here. Okay. It is 9 into 8 into 7. That's okay. Let us see if somebody can tell this right. Repetition not allowed. Unit digit should be 2. How many 4-digit numbers are there?
So 10 into 9 into 8.
Why are you saying 10 here?
8. Sorry, sir. Sorry. 8
Sir,
into
9 into 9 into 8.
Yes, that's good. It is 9 again 9 into 8. There's a big difference between this and this. Because here 0 is already kept here. Here you are not worried that the 0 came here and all that. But here already 2 is there, means in the rest of the 9 numbers that are available to you. Wait, this is not 9 also. Sorry. Tell me, for filling this, how many choices?
9.
9.
8, 8.
8.
Eight.
We cannot use 2. We cannot
Yes,
use 2,
sir,
right?
8.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We cannot use 0. We cannot use 2. So it will be 8 ways. Okay. Let's say I kept 5 here. Now tell me, for this, how many choices?
7.
7.
8,
No.
8 sir, 8.
8.
8, sir.
Because now 0 can be used here. Okay. So 2 cannot be used. 5 cannot be used. But 0 also can be used. Except 5 into anything else is okay. So again 8. Let's say I wrote 4 here. For filling this.
7.
7.
7.
Okay. All right. So you can see the big difference here. Mainly, here we started with, that means after fixing this, here we got 9 ways, but here we got 8 ways. And here we can straight away decrease 1, but here we could not decrease because 0 can come here. That's why it is decreasing one number because same number cannot come. Because 0 can come, again it came back to the original number. Okay. Ending with 4, what will be it? It is
8 into 8 into
8, 8
7.
into 7.
same. 8 into 8 into 7. For this also 8 into 8 into 7. And for this it is 8 into 8 into 7. Okay. So now, if you want a even natural number, it can end with 0, or it can end with 2, or it can end with 4, or it can end with 6, or it can end with 8. I have to add these numbers. Don't multiply all these things and say big answer. Right? Either I can have this type of numbers, or this type of even numbers, or this type of even numbers. One may say, why we did not write 8 plus 7 here? We have to fill this place and this place and this place. That's why this is multiplication. Is that part clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it is 9 into 8 into 7 plus 4 times 8 into 8 into 7.
41 into 8 into 7.
Yeah. There is another way. You can also do this by negative method. What is that? The reason we are separating these cases is because 0 is one analysis, and when it is non-zero, another analysis. No? Right? Okay.
Yes,
The main thing is here when 0 comes, when you put 0, we are sure that 0 will not come here. Okay. Another way to do this is, it may not be as simple in the beginning stages, but it's okay. Okay. I don't care whether 0 can come here also. Let us say no problem. Okay. I have to fill these 4 places with 0 to 9, anything. Repetition not allowed. 0 come here also, I don't care. But repetition not allowed. But this should be even number. Okay. That will be how many times? Anybody want to tell what is the answer?
10 into 9 into 8
10 into 9
into
into
8
8
into
into 7.
7.
No, I said even numbers, na? This should be
10
even,
into
right?
9 into 8
9
into
into 8 into 5.
5.
But 5 may not be available here, na, when you come there.
Sir, 4 times 8 into 8 into 7. Sir, 5 times 8 into 8 into 7.
Sir,
5
4
times-
times 9 into 8 into 7. 9 into 8 into 5 plus 9 into 8 into 4.
See, here anything is okay for me, including 0. Here anything is okay for me. Here anything is okay for me. But I want here even number. But only condition is repetition not allowed. So don't start filling here, because when you come here, we don't know how many even numbers are there in your hand, right? First fill this, next fill this, next fill this, next fill this. Tell me, for filling this, if you want even number, how many choices?
Sir, 4 into
5.
9 into 8.
Why you are telling 4? I can put 0 also here, right? I said 0 can come here, doesn't mean 0 can come here also, right? So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. For filling this 5 ways. And repetition not allowed. So what I kept here, I cannot keep here. So that will be 9 ways, then 8 ways, then 7 ways. Will all of you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
9 for this, 8 for this, 7 for this, 5 for this. And starting is that. Okay. Now, this answer is not correct for this. Why? Because there are some numbers within this which are starting with 0, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us remove it. Put 0 here and rest of the 1 to 9 numbers put it here. Make sure that they are even, repetition not allowed. Count them. They are all there in this. Remove them.
Sir, 1 second, can you say that second one?
Here we took all the cases, okay, to mainly make sure that 0 will not come here. That's why this answer and this answer looking different, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But what I'm saying is now is, let 0 come here also, no problem, but I want even number here, repetition not allowed. That is this answer. In that, what I don't want, according to my actual question, 0 here I don't want.
Yes, sir.
0 here, even here. How many numbers are there? Count that and remove from this list. That will be how many?
Sir, is it 4 into 7 into 6?
Okay, for this 4 ways. Okay, now this number cannot come here, 0 cannot come here. Out of the 10, 2 numbers cannot come. So far, fill this 8 ways.
8.
And so it will be 8 into 7 into 4, isn't it?
4 into 8 into 7, yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, from this, if I remove this, I should get the answer, isn't it? Okay, 5 into 9 into 8 into 7 plus 8 into 7 into 4. Okay. Now,
Sir, we should
minus.
remove now, sir.
We should remove minus. Okay. Now, let us see whether they are same or different. Okay. I am going to split separately this as this 5. I am going to write 4 into 9 into 7 plus another single 9 into 8 into 7. Single 9 into 8 into 7 is that is 9. This minus this should give me that. So what I can take common here, 8 into 7 I can take common. 36 minus 4 is 32. Yes, it is 32. Yes, both are equal. I'm just checking with. Okay. So I'm just saying this negative method. Okay. So anyway, two things. If some people are not able to follow small things, don't worry. It is not that all these things can come for the exam. Main point is we are just the basic thing that we learned of multiplying the things, how to use in different circumstances. Okay. Another thing is somebody may say, neither give a question, there is no notes. If you look at your notes, is there any question? Is there any solution?
Okay.
If some of you don't want to write notes, I'll tell you one thing. I may not teach permutation combinations for you in second year. I don't know, depending on the situation, whether the standard answer will take which track and all that. Okay. But whenever I teach permutation combinations, the class is very, very interesting. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But after 10 days, nothing will be there with you. If you look, there's no notes now, right? Okay. So your virtual memory or your brain memory should be good. Okay. So I tell the children, this is the only problem, because if I have to dictate the question now, by the time you write the question, you can finish the solving the question. Okay. So anyway, it is an advantages where I have the mains material is there, where questions will be there. I'll tell only solutions. But the solution is also very dry. This will be there, this will be there. Later on, after 10 days, when you see, what will you understand? So you have to remember in your brain only. Okay. So otherwise, people always enjoyed permutation combination class very much. But some people later on, they don't have any notes to look at it. It's the only thing. Okay, thanks to online classes, we can always have video I can put on, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So anyway, some of the children who are not in my class, okay, I record my classes at least recently and putting in the YouTube, okay. So some of you could not follow some points here and there, don't worry. After this class, I'll send a YouTube recording link to you. If you want to watch this class once again, you can watch. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm telling for other people and you're telling yes. I can ask without any book, just some lot of interesting questions, but let me see. Okay, I'll come back to this topic. Let me ask few questions and then come back to this here. Sorry. This is a chessboard. All of you know about chessboard. Okay, chessboard will have 64 squares. Some years back, when you purchase Horlicks, they used to give a very small, tiny chessboard. Anybody has seen it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very small time. Anyway, so this chessboard will have 64 squares. All of you know that, right? 8 rows and 8 columns.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now, if you take this grid, this is a square. Okay. This is one square. This is one square. But I can also have square like this. This is also one square. Right? That is a 2 by 2. And this is another square like this. I can put a square like this. Did I ask some question like this in bridge course?
Yes, sir. You asked.
Starting day only.
Acha, acha. Okay.
Today you asked this, sir.
Okay, suddenly I remembered, so there's no point. But anyway, since I drawn, some other people, they will think you started and you stopped, then they'll be in suspense. Okay, at least one question I'll ask and leave it here. Okay. So I want number of squares in this grid of all possible sizes. You can take small size, you can take this much size, or you can take even this much size, or you can take full thing is also one square. Okay. Total, how many squares are there in this? That's the question.
8 into 8, sir.
That is smallest size. Smallest size are 64, but I'm asking all possible sizes put together.
Sir, 8 square plus 7 square plus 6 squares on 1 square.
Yes, correct. If I take this size, that is, I will take this size, yeah, is you have 8 square because you have 8 here, 8 here, 8 here, 8 here, like that, 8 plus 8 plus 8, 8 times. Okay. But if I take this size, okay, this is 1 square. Okay, let me start here. Okay, this is 1. Shift by 1 unit. This is another 1. This is another 1. This is another 1. Okay, you can take basically this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 1 square. This is another 1. This is another 1. This is another 1. This one. Like that, you got 7. So using these 2 rows, this type of squares, you got 7. If you use these 2 rows, you will get 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, like that, another 7. If you use these 2 rows, you will get 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, like that, another 7. So like that, you will get 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7, like that, 7 only, which will be 7 square. If you take 3 by 3 size, okay, you will, this is 1, this is another 1, okay, this is 1, this is 1. Last, you will get this. That is starting with 1 here, starting with 2 here, and finally starting with 6. You'll get 6 using these 3 rows. If you use these 3 rows, you'll get another 6. If you use these rows, another 6. Finally, you'll get 6 like that. So it will be 6 square will come. Next 5 square, next 4 square, 3 square, 2 square. Finally, the biggest size, 8 by size, only 1 square. So it is 8 square plus 7 square plus 6 square, so on up to 1 square.
204.
What? 204. Okay. All right. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is not so required to know the permutation combinations as deeply as there in the second year IP textbook, which I'm showing the PDF. Okay. I just sent it so that some basic questions I can show you, or there are some solved examples. If you read some of them, you will understand the beginning ones, at least 5 of them or 10 of them. Others you don't have to go in full detail. Okay. And even this symbol of NPR is also not so important. What I mean is, let us say I have to fill 3 places, okay, with some, let's say English alphabets. I have 26 alphabets, okay. I want to make 3-letter words where no 2 alphabets are same, repetition not allowed, okay. And the word may not have a meaning in English, but example, if I make ABD, it is not a valid word in the dictionary, okay. Whether they have meaning or not, don't worry. Repetition not allowed. Using 26 alphabets in English, how many 3-letter words I can make?
26
26
into
into 25 into 24.
Yeah, 26 into 25 into 24. This sometimes we can write it as 26p3. What did 26p3 means? From 26 items, select 3 items and put it in order. All right, that is called 26p3. There's a formula for this. NPR formula is n factorial by n minus r factorial. Okay, like that 26p3 means 26 factorial by 26 minus 3, which is 23 factorial based on this formula. Okay, but what is 26 factorial means? 26, 25, 24, 23, all the way up to 1. Product of first n natural numbers is called n factorial. So 26 factorial means 26 into 25 into 24, so on up to 1. What is 23 factorial means? 23 into 22, so on up to 1. This and this will cancel. You got same answer, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this formula is not important. You should be able to write this 26 into 25 into 24. That is good enough. Okay. Just in case option they may give in this symbol form, so I am just telling. Otherwise, it's not so important. Okay. But still, you should know about this. So I'll tell a little bit about this NPR symbol and then come back. Okay. Some of you know about factorial before and all. Some of you don't know. Don't worry. 1 factorial means only 1. 2 factorial means 2 into 1, 2. 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1, 6. 4 factorial means, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 is 24. Basically, n factorial means product of n natural numbers. And 0 factorial, we take it as 1. Okay. One may ask, how much can we multiply 0 natural numbers and we'll get 1? Not like that. Okay. We just fix it like that for some reason, which you will know later on. Let us, for the time being, accept it. Okay. Okay. Now, let us say if I take 20 factorial by 18 factorial, anybody want to tell what answer will come?
20 into 19.
20 to 19.
Yes. 20 into 19. Next 18, so on up to 1 and cancel with the down 18 factorial, you get 20 into 19. That's quite obvious. Yeah. So NPR is a symbol which definition is n factorial by n minus r factorial. But for it to be defined, n should be natural number, r should be integer, but r should be greater than or equal to 0. 0 is also acceptable, basically whole number. I can write all without all that, whole number. And not only that, they should be bigger than this. N should be greater than or equal to r. They can be equal or it can be bigger. But this r cannot be bigger than this. It has to be smaller than n. Okay, this is a definition. So if somebody wants NP0, okay, according to this formula, you'll get n factorial by n minus 0 is also n factorial, you'll get 1. It is like asking from n items, select 0 items. No, then no selection. So if you want, you can say only 1 or something. Okay. NP1, from n items, you have to select 1 item. Okay.
N.
That is n factorial by n minus 1 factorial, which is simplified is obviously n. Because given this directly, I can say. Okay. NP2 is n factorial by n minus 2 factorial, which is actually n into n minus 1. But basically, what is NP2 meaning is, I have n items. I had to select 2 items and decide which is the first item and which is the second item. Okay. For selecting first item, how many choices I have among the n items?
N choices.
And for selecting the second one?
N minus 1.
Minus 1.
So from NP2 directly I can say this, but if you want to, you can define like this. Okay. Basically, NP3 means start with n, go downward, and write the next 3 natural numbers product.
N into n minus 1 into n minus 2.
Yeah. Start with n, decrease by 1, decrease by another 1, 3 numbers like that, and multiply. According to this, of course, it is n factorial by n minus 3 factorial. Okay. So where to use this NPR formula is that from n items, you want to select r items and arrange them in order. Order is also important. Okay, that is this. For example, I have a class of 20 students. Okay. Let us say I want to select a team for some competition. Okay. So I want to select 3 people. Okay. Not just select 3 people. Among them, I have to decide for which in the team. Okay. Of course, there are only 3 people you may not need, but this is captain. Okay. This is vice captain if there is a name like that. Okay. And or let me change the question. Let's say 20 people, they're forming a society. Okay. But for administration board of that society, we need 3 people. One of them is a director, one of them is a secretary, one of them is a treasurer. Okay, 3 different people. Okay. Of course, no person will be simultaneously director and secretary. Nobody will be simultaneously secretary and treasurer. Okay. Nobody will occupy more than one post. All right. Now, so not only from 20 people, I need to select 3 people. Among them, let us say, for example, from 20 people, I selected Gopal, Sitaram, and some Janikram, some 3 people. Gopal can be director, Sitaram can be secretary, and Janikram can be treasurer. Or Janikram can be director, and Gopal can be secretary, and Sitaram can be treasurer. Like that, many ways are there. Okay. Now, how many ways it can be done? For selecting director,
into 80.
yes. For selecting director, 20 ways. For selecting secretary, that person who selected for director, for example, Gopal is selected as director. For secretary, Gopal cannot be used. Among the rest of the 19 names, anyone you can write. And for treasurer, let's say this Sitaram is secretary. Okay. Gopal is the director. So except Gopal and Sitaram, rest of the 18 people, anybody can be used. Okay. Okay, some other class children, they may be wondering why I'm using Gopal Sitaram only. Okay, Sitaram is my son's name. All right. And Gopal and Janikram are my 2 of my very close friends. Okay. Just comes and use it. Right. Okay. So now the same question. I may be asking a little difficult question, but let us see if somebody can answer it better. Okay. So far, everything is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So coming to this question, yeah, I have to tell one more thing in the same list. I should write npn is equal to n factorial because npn is n factorial by 0 factorial. 0 factorial is 1, which is n factorial. Okay. But what is npn basically means? From n people, you have to select n items. From n items, you have to select n items and put in order. It's as good as selecting n items in an order. Okay. For example, let us say I have only 4 alphabets A, B, C, D. Okay. With that, I have to make 4-letter words, repetition not allowed. Okay. Now, for filling this, how many ways I have?
4.
4.
For filling this,
3.
3.
For filling this, 2. For filling this, 1. Obviously, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, 4 factorial. So, whenever you have to arrange n things in n places, that number of ways is n factorial. Right? Okay. Let me ask 1 or 2 questions about it, and then I'll see this. Come back and see this. Okay. Let's say I'm teaching a class of 20 students. Okay. All right. They should be given an exam is conducted, and they should get ranks. Who is first rank? Who is second rank? And somehow there is a system where no 2 people get same marks. Okay. Even if they get a system, there is some other ways to decide who will get a better rank. Okay. No 2 people can be given same rank. Okay. Now, everybody should be given ranks. So rank 1, I have to write name of a person. Rank 2, I have to write the name of a person. Rank 20, I have to write name of a person. So I have 20 students in a class. All 20 should be given ranks. Anybody can come rank 1. Anybody can come rank 2. Anybody can get a rank 20. Okay. And no 2 people will get same rank. Okay. So how many ways I can get the different list of the ranks order?
20 factorial.
20 factorial.
Yes, it's straight away 20 factorial because for filling this 20 choices, for filling this there are 19 choices, for filling this 18 choices, and you come to the last that only one person will be left for filling this 1 choice. Okay. or directly n places you want to fill with n objects, it is directly n factorial. So 20 places, 20 objects is straight away 20 factorial. Everybody clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm changing the question slightly. Within this 20, 18 people are there. Gopal is also there, and Sitaram are the names of two particular students. 18 people names I am not mentioning because not important. Gopal and Sitaram. So somewhere here Gopal name will be there, somewhere here Sitaram name will be there. It's okay. Out of this rank list, in how many cases Gopal rank is better than Sitaram? Gopal got a better rank than Sitaram.
20 factorial by 2.
Yes, it is 50-50. 20 factorial by 2. All right.
Yes, sir.
Why it is 20 factorial
Yes.
by 2? Because let us say Gopal got 17th rank and Sitaram got 4th rank. Everybody else is same, but Sitaram got 17th rank, Gopal got 4th rank. That list will be somewhere will be there, no? Okay. So interchanging these two, but not changing others. If this list is there, that list is also there in 20 factorial somewhere other. Out of that, one is okay, one is not okay. All right. It is 20 factorial by 2. Without that, is there any other way that we can do it? Yes, there is a way. Let us see. Let me arrange this rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, so on up to rank 20. Purposely, I am doing in a very lengthy way. Okay. Already 5 o'clock, I have to stop. Maybe some people are waiting when he will stop.
Sir, no, sir. We are enjoying, but
Oh, sir, it's very interesting.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyway, coming to this, I may be doing in a very lengthy process, but it's good that in the beginning stages, not just use the formula, understand it better. Okay. Let us say Gopal got a rank here. Where Sitaram name can be kept?
In 19 places.
Any one of the 19 places, right? Okay, so 19 places are there. Let us say Gopal got here. Then can I put Sitaram's name here?
no, sir.
No,
Can
sir.
put anywhere. So that will be 18 places. Let us say Gopal name is here. Sitaram can come in any one of these 17 places.
Okay.
So 19 plus 18 plus 17 plus 16. And finally, when Gopal got 19th rank, Sitaram doesn't have a choice. He has to get only 20th.
20th rank.
So 19 plus 1 up to 1. Okay. Till now, we did not give ranks to other 18 people, by the way. We only gave ranks to Gopal and Sitaram. That's all. That itself is 19 plus 18 plus 17. Sum of first 19 natural numbers. 19 into 20 by 2. Okay, this many. Yeah. Actually, I can tell this directly. You know why? For putting Gopal name, how many places are there? 20 places. For putting Sitaraman name, 19 places. But I'm telling without condition. By 2 is if GS is there and SG is there, one of them is okay, one of them is not okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Without any restriction, in the 20 places, Gopal and Sitaram have to sit. That is, they have to given ranks. Okay. So for selecting the place for Gopal, 20 ways. Without any restriction, if you take for Sitaram, 19 ways. Okay. By 2 I have to do because whenever Gopal is in 3rd place and Sitaram is in 8th place, I also counted Sitaram in 3rd place and Gopal in 8th place. Okay, so that's it by 2. But anyway, we've done the long process. But now I have to write into 18 factorial for arranging the rest of the 18 people in 18 places.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Is that point clear? Let us say I kept Gopal here and Sitaram here. 2 places were filled. All other 18 places with other 18 people without any restriction. N people in n places is directly n factorial. That's how this 18 factorial. So finally, this total is 20 factorial by 2. Right? Okay. I think I should tell a little bit about combination, but today is not the time already. Too much time. Okay. So I'll try to take class. I don't know, Monday I may take a class for a very short time. I'll take 45 minutes, 3:15 to 4. Is it okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. So I'm ending.